gentlemen, now reporting to the stage, the moment you've all been waiting for, the spontaneous cast.
Alright, yo. So Spontaneous Cast is here again. I just want to laugh and say fuck y'all. And when I mean y'all, I'm talking about Shellz and Harry for joking on me while I was gone. You know, whenever you joke on me, somebody always get fucking sick. Harry? Yeah. Good for you, you little bitch.
I was going to say I was sick, but I already got past my sickness. So
hey man, just know that the voodoo up here, whatever y'all want to call it, is strong on my sides. So if y'all want to always joke on me, I got a few niggas that joked on me being bald, and now they thinning.
I'm assuming that the Jamaican obeah is stronger than on all the other islands due to the fact that the Jamaican roots are more closely related. So whatever like, you know, you add to the jerk sauce in Harry's household, it probably worked stronger for him than for me.
This is a fact. Yeah, I honestly, I didn't have any pylori or no doubles.
Yeah, nah.
To finesse.
I didn't. Yeah, nah. I don't eat pylori or doubles from everywhere. That's one thing about Caribbean people. Like, yeah, we like fuck with our people very heavily, but we know trash shit when we see it. So like Jamaicans will tell you like, hey, that Jamaican spot is trash. Trinis will tell you like, hey, that Trini spot is trash. It's like, it's no longer a support thing. It's like, yo, if you're not cooking properly, we're not going to eat there. So yeah, if I don't trust it, I don't touch it.
Facts. All right. Honestly, I wanted to do something different. I was gonna ask you how you feel, Shellz, but I'm cold as shit right now, man.
Yeah. So at one point I was cold, but yesterday New York decided to say, you know what, fuck it. I feel like y'all niggas want to run a full court outside today. So you know what, throw some shorts on and a hoodie, so you can enjoy the best of both worlds in November. Because yesterday in New York it was like 70 degrees. So I was outside hot at one point. Then I was like, you know what? Let me go back inside and change into some shorts. And I was like, all right, I'm wearing shorts and a long sleeve, but I'm still feeling kind of chilly. So I wore shorts with a hoodie, and it was like the perfect fit for yesterday's weather. So just wanted to say, death is probably right around the corner. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. Fuck it. If global warming is going to give me short pants weather in winter months in New York, I'll take it.
All right.
I'm all for it.
I ain't gonna lie. Shorts and a hoodie, that's an elite type of wear. I like that. I used to joke on people about that, but then I started doing it. Feel comfy as shit.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. It's like you get the breeze on your legs, and then your upper body's still warm. Your legs don't get as cold as the rest of your body. That's how I feel. If you want to be completely honest, when you go to bed, when you want to like cool off, you stick a leg out. Correct? Like, you know, you don't stick your whole body out. It's like, yo, if I'm getting kind of hot, let me stick a leg out from under the sheet or under the comforter to cool my body. If I want to feel that breeze from outside the comforter with my leg. So it's like, imagine that now, but outside, but with death around the corner. That's
dark as fuck.
I'm just saying, bro. You have to understand, like, this is happening, and it's like, all right, yes, it's enjoyable, yes, it's comfortable, where it's like, yes, we are feeling like a sunny state now. All right, New York is starting to feel like Florida and fucking Cali in November now, where it's like, yo, fuck it, we out here in short pants, niggas is going surfing, we going to the beach, we doing all that now in New York weather for November. But just know we're doing this with a course, okay? So I hope everyone has a bag packed, because at some point we're going to have to evacuate. But enjoy it while you can.
I'm going to believe global warming is happening in New York when Coney Island water is clear.
That's never going to happen. That's the whole thing about it. You see, one of the reasons why global warming is happening in New York right now is because of Coney Island's water. That is like, if you think Coney Island water is going to get clear, then you probably have hope that one day Orchard Beach water is going to be clear also. And it's these are two beaches that's never going to get clear. If you're one of those people that thought, like, hey, I'm going to go to Reese Beach instead of, like, Coney Island because it's cleaner. No, it's not. We're all sharing the same polluted water. We're all sharing the same polluted air. Just enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, if you regularly swim in Coney Island water and you caught COVID, just give up.
Yeah, you see, if you swim in Coney Island water and still caught COVID, you didn't swim in Coney Island waters. That means you were still standing in the sand technically. All right, because if you really go deep diving in Coney Island water, all right, I realize like sharks don't be out there. Realize that like you don't really see fish out there. If you do catch a fish, the fish let you catch them because they're just ready to go. It's not fun. All right, Coney Island water is possibly the Paul Masson of waters, all right? It's the water that's being given away. It's like, hey, you can have this water, but we don't suggest you going into this water.
That's the E&J water.
Yeah, that's the E&J water, all right? If you want to have, like, some decent water, you got to travel somewhere where the waters aren't really touched. But Coney Island water is like, hey, all the, like, the backwash of water from the other states end up in Coney Island. Damn. That's how I feel. And I love Brooklyn. All right. And I'm saying all that. That doesn't mean I'm not going to go swim in Coney Island's water. All right. Anytime I want to roll the dice, I'll say, yo, fuck it. Let me just go in Coney Island water and see if I still got it. Let's see if my immune system is still going to allow me not to get sick.
I'm not doing it.
Nope. I will still do it. You of all people should do it. You're vegan. You should be the healthiest out of all of us. You should.
I got eczema.
That should be the true test. All right.
I got eczema.
You should walk into Coney Island's water, and when you walk back out, you should have the strength of the Black Panther on you because that should build your immunity that high.
I believe you, but I got eczema.
All right. If possible, you should take a handful of the Coney Island water and rub it on your bald head and see if it help you grow hair a bit. That might be the new Bowsy treatment. You never know.
I'm just saying. I think I might try this shit now.
I'm just saying, you never know. That might spark you back up. That might kick the sexual drive. I've heard of old niggas who like, yo, they couldn't get hard for years. They stepped into Coney Island water out of nowhere, rock lobster dick.
Wow.
Let's just be honest though. Coney Island water's got cocaine in it. Let's be honest.
Okay, so here's the thing. It has cocaine in it, but it's not cocaine in it by choice. It's cocaine in it because it's like, all right, we need to get rid of this shit before we get arrested. So they throw the cocaine in the water to hide it. All right? Coney Island got cocaine in it. It got bodies in it. I don't know anything.
By choice.
That's by choice also, all right? And we're not talking about niggas getting lost from swimming. We're you know what? Never mind.
Yeah, start the show.
All right, yeah, start the show.
All right, now that we're on topic, bro, I just realized I'm here reading a fucking article, and everyone knows now that Elon Musk owns Twitter.
Yes.
Right? There's a lot of fuck shit going on with Twitter, but one of the things that no one's really like highlighting that much is that he literally told all the workers that was remote that they got to go in and do 40 hours now. How do you feel about that?
I don't feel bad about it because I feel as if that shit happened all over America. So if the Twitter people were still remote and Elon came and said, no, fuck that. If I'm here, you're here. Y'all just got to eat that. That has to happen. You still have a job at the end of the day.
I don't think he there, though.
He's not there? Well,
I don't think he did.
If the nigga is able to say like, hey, I own this company now, you were ran by X, Y, and Z for the past amount of years, and I recently bought the company outright with my money, I think he has a right to say, hey, come in and work. Especially if you still have a job there.
Facts.
Because you know how he moves.
Allegedly, people were saying the reason why Elon is doing everything that he's doing with Twitter is because he wants the app to fail. Like, he hated Twitter so much that he bought it and he wants it to fail. How do you feel about that? Because, like, I don't know if you understand about the blue check him charging people now to have a blue check.
I know about the blue check, because the blue check thing backfired because there's mad people who are imposing celebrities, and they're saying like a lot of like either hateful shit or inaccurate shit, and people are falling for it because a lot of people who weren't on Twitter before is getting on Twitter now because of Elon, and they're looking at like all the shit that the blue checks are saying, and they're like spraying that information, which is not accurate or not. So if Elon wants Twitter to fail, that's fine, because it's now his network. It's a case where it's like, all right, if he wanted Twitter to fail before, they would be able to block him and like, cease his account to a point where he can't communicate or say anything on Twitter anymore. Now that he owns it, yeah, I think I'm perfectly fine with Twitter failing, especially being that I'm not investing money into Twitter. All the people who was paying the $8 into Twitter, like they'll probably like, damn, I just got this shit. Or fucking like people like Trump who just got back on Twitter is like, oh, I just got to talk my shit again, and now he's trying to make this shit fail. It's probably hurting them, but I could care less. Like Twitter is cool, but it's not like, it wasn't something that was life changing for me.
Man, it is life changing for me. First of all, I want to address Harry.
You're talking about the porn. Yeah, the porn is good. Okay, so I can say.
Okay. Yeah, because I was going to say, I want to address Harry and let him know that Twitter porn is elite.
Okay.
Right? It is elite. I heard Elon is trying to bring Vine back as well. Bring back some Vine. Bring Vine back, but bring it back with some porn. That'd be great.
Okay, that would be different. Here's the thing. I don't want Vine back with the freedom of speech that Twitter have currently. All right, because that means that we're about to have full-on racist Vine. All right? Like, I don't know if you guys ever, like, ended up into the fucking rabbit hole of racist Twitter. Racist TikTok, where you see videos of, like, people blatantly hating other cultures. And it's like, how is this up here? And then I know you can't find the video. If Elon brings back Vine with that level of freedom of speech, of where it's like, you can say what you want once you pay for this subscription, and once you pretty much defend what you're saying and you're not like blatantly racist, but you're openly racist. Like, for example, you're not saying nigger, but you're saying, hey, I don't think black people should be able to do this. It's a level of like, all right, I don't think that's necessary right now. But at the same time, I kind of do want to see it, because I want to see who's in the closet racist people.
I was just about to say that I actually want it to happen. I want to see who my enemies is. I want to laugh.
Yeah, because someone is going to slip up. Someone is going to slip up, and you're not even going to know they're going to slip up. I'm trying to think who would be the person to slip up. All right? Like, for some reason, I have my fucking eye on you, Kaylee Coco. You know who you are. You're the person from Big Bang Theory. For some reason, I'm almost positive one of these days you're gonna slip up and say some shit like, oh, black people make the best Kool-Aid. Like, you're not gonna, like, it's not like you're trying to be racist, but you're gonna say some shit where it's like, I don't know if I like that. Kaylee Kuko and who's that other woman? Oh man, shit. The short one, both of them are on Big Bang Theory. The short one with the glasses, her too. I feel like she plays too innocent of a role for her not to have racist thoughts.
I don't even watch Big Bang Theory, bro.
I do, because there's a nigga in there named Sheldon, and my name is Sheldon too. And I'm like, you know what? What? Shout out to the Sheldons. Like, that's why I watch Big Bang Theory. Where it's like, all right,
you're out here supporting all Sheldons.
Yeah, I'm out here supporting all Sheldons once they're not racist.
Damn, you beat me to it. I was just about to say, even if they're racist.
Yeah, nah, once they're not racist. There we go. All right, so Thanksgiving is in like 2 weeks. All right, I often ask people this question, but they always say, oh, there's no answer. And it's like, yes, there is. So on Spontaneous Cast, Kev, I'm going to need you to give me an answer to this, okay?
I'm like the worst person to ask, because you're about to talk about me being a vegetarian.
Nah, I'm not. Well, let's see what your answer is. If your answer is vegetarian, like, then I'm going to talk about it. But all right. What is the worst Thanksgiving side? You can only pick one.
the worst Thanksgiving side?
Yes.
Beans.
Beans. Any variation of beans.
Yeah.
Why?
Beans.
Why?
Because I want my plate to be a low vibrational plate at this moment. I don't want my shit to be so healthy. Like, I waited all year to take on all these calories.
Okay.
What we adding beans to it for?
But I feel like beans have flavor in it, though.
If you flavor it right. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like, especially like green beans, to me, it like when like there's people that add like flavors to their green beans and shit like that. But it's still green beans. It's like what people say about tofu. Okay. You might say this shit is chicken,
but it's not.
But the shit is not chicken.
But green beans is beans.
It just tastes like beans, man. Like, don't tell me, oh yeah, this is hickory green beans or this is barbecue beans. Like, it's beans. I want my mac and cheese. I want my yams. Them shit needs to touch.
So here's my answer. So, all right. So my definite answer: collard greens. I don't see the hype in collard greens. I don't know how niggas could say collard greens are good. Anytime I eat collard greens, it tastes like I'm eating watered down construction paper. It's very mushy and like chewy. I don't get it. I don't see the flavor hype. Some people be like, oh, you gotta put pork in it or whatever. I don't get it with collard greens. I really don't. But here is my my runner up. The worst side for Thanksgiving is macaroni and cheese if you're in a Jamaican household. But we'll talk about that on a different episode.
Fuck yourself.
On a different episode. We will talk about that on a whole different episode. But for right now, let's stick with collard green and beans. All right. Now, what would you say is the side that you have to have? What's the side that you have to have at every Thanksgiving?
Fuck you, because it is mac and cheese.
Okay. And a Jamaican Thanksgiving?
No. So, I mean, obviously, I've been here for a very long time. I know cardboard versus, that yellow, mushy goodness, that shit that's not dry like cardboard.
Okay.
I also I'm not married to a Jamaican, so, there's some...
proper mac and cheese.
I know proper mac and cheese, but to stand up for my Jamaicans, there's some Jamaicans that can really cook good mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I would say out of 100%, 85% of Jamaicans' mac and cheese are trash. What? The 15% that really make their mac and cheese really good, that in that 15%, the mac and cheese is really good. Like that 15%, there's no misses. Like there's no it's gonna be okay mac and cheese. There's no hey, can you add more cheese to this? It's gonna be like, this is a really good mac and cheese. But the 85% is literally shells in a pan with cheese on top of it. And they just melt the cheese on top and say, hey, mac and cheese.
Nah. I'm going to tell you this. My favorite thing is mac and cheese, but I also, as I said earlier, I need candied yams. But I don't like my candied yams with like the marshmallows and shit. I just like mine's, fucking... I don't know what the fuck candy, nigga. Okay, so I don't know how to say it.
So, would you consider candy yams and sweet potato like around the same thing, or is it two completely different things? Because some people have those in the same class.
I think no.
Okay.
I don't think so because there's butter, sugar. There's a whole lot involved with candied yams versus like sweet potato. If you add these ingredients, you just being fat.
Yeah. So this is how I feel. For a side that needs to be at every Thanksgiving, I also do agree. Mac and cheese, it needs to be at every Thanksgiving. But being that I think mac and cheese is too common, all right, I would like to say potatoes and gravy. But not everyone knows how to make potatoes, which is shocking to say. But the reason why a lot of people don't know how to make potatoes because a lot of y'all are not actually cooking potatoes. Y'all niggas is stirring the fucking powder out of a box and thinking that's actually potatoes when it's not. Like if you're making powdered potatoes for your Thanksgiving, you're most likely single. I'll put it like that. Like there's no way that you could think that hey, on this holiday where family is coming together, I'm going to feed you artificial fuck shit. All right. I don't stand with it. Nope. I'm sorry. If go ahead, I'm listening.
It's not even that, bro. Like, that's the laziest shit I've ever heard. Like, my nigga, a bag of potatoes is like $2 or $3. Like, they could peel potatoes and fucking boil them shits and then add fucking butter and some seasoning in them motherfucker.
Like, is it the laziness? Like, I don't like.
It gots to be the laziness, bro.
Because if at any point I'm eating potatoes and I'm like, yo, why does this taste like I got it from KFC? Like, what is this? Like, I can't. Go ahead, bro.
If I receive a box of boxed potatoes at Thanksgiving, I'm throwing on my Timbs.
Nigga, I'm outing them. I'm letting them know, like, yo, I'm gonna take a bite, like, okay, and I'm gonna go into the garbage can while everyone is eating their food, find the box, and say, yo, this nigga can't cook, and then point the box out for everyone to see. Whereas, like, yo, this is what's going on right now. This is what we're eating. All right, because
I'm flipping the table.
All right, because if you're stirring up potatoes for Thanksgiving, that means the mac and cheese probably was artificial too. That means that whatever gravy you made came from a packet. I'm questioning the turkey now. Most likely, if the potatoes trash, I'm going to assume the rest of the food might be trash too. Yeah, but the crackhead makers. Okay, that might have been a little too far. I'm sorry.
Talking about crack. Mm-hmm. Well, one thing I do like about Thanksgiving, not that I'm saying I do crack, is that moment you get together with your cousins and you leave before the food.
I thought you were about to say the moment you get to get together with your cousins and see your crackhead aunt or uncle. Because that's a thing too. But
that is a thing too. You cut ass on her the whole time. Y'all laughing. But it's essential to leave with the cousins first. Come back with, not saying that anything's happening with me and my cousins, but come back with some red eyes and then cut ass on that crackhead auntie.
You see, what's crazy is usually when you go on that break with your cousins where it's like, yo, let's go outside and, like, you know, have a conversation, bunny ears over conversation. It's one of those moments where it's like, all right, are we fully prepared for this night? Because you can only do that with certain cousins. Like, you know, Thanksgiving is like, you know, yes, it's family oriented and, like, you know, you guys are spending time, but there's time during that time that can't go wasted where the cousins have to catch up to see pretty much, like, you know, hey, how long can your lungs endure this test? All right. And when we say lungs, we're not talking about, like, you know, a breathing test. We're talking about, you know what? Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into that. But yes, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, you guys pretty much fill up on whatever you're about to fill up on first to help you fill up on food when you go back inside with the family. And then for us, the crackhead auntie or the crackhead uncle or the person that, like, you know, there's always that one standout, what do we call them? Family member. That always that one standout family member that makes the Thanksgiving just like, yeah, you're going to cause the memory for this year's Thanksgiving. Who was it for you?
Damn. I was going to shout out my aunt.
I had an uncle that did a split at Thanksgiving and couldn't get back up, and we thought he was joking. I
got a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is your uncle big?
Oh no, he was a smaller person. He was an older and a smaller person. I was around like maybe 12 years old when this split happened, and when the split happened, like, you know, the family loved it, but he was on the floor. He stayed on the floor, and he looked up at us like, yo, I hope y'all know I need help. because we was all cheering him like, oh wow, we didn't know he was going to do that. But like he didn't like he wasn't like happy for the cheers or nothing. He wanted more of like, you know, hey, call an ambulance because Thanksgiving is over for me.
You just made me realize my best favorite moment of Thanksgiving. It's gonna sound very hood, but my favorite moment of Thanksgiving was me and my older cousin fist fight right before Thanksgiving meal. Bloody lip, face swollen, all of that. And then we sat down and ate like nothing happened while there's like blood on our shirts. That was the first time. What you was gonna say?
I was about to say, technically, is it Thanksgiving if a fist fight don't happen?
Hey.
At least one or two fights have to happen, or at least one or two arguments have to happen. Like someone got remarried, someone showed up with their friend, but they're not saying who they really are. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's always that, like, you know, that jealous. Okay, real quick, let's address this. All right,
what's up,
Mothers and fathers. Now I'm going to say mothers, because I don't think fathers would do this. I would hope fathers don't do this. Mothers, all right. I know there are cases where you have someone in mind to date your child, all right? You have someone in mind to date your child because, like, you know, you see this person, you're like, yo, this person's a very nice person. They have a very good job. I think my child should shack up with this person and, like, you know, try and build a life with them. Just because you have that thought does not mean that you should invite them to the house to meet your child at Thanksgiving. Or one more. I don't give a fuck how comfortable you are with my exes. Don't invite any of my exes to Thanksgiving. All right?
Bro.
All right? I don't care if y'all are texting on first name basis. I don't care if this person is giving you rides to and from work. All right? If me and my ex are done, the relationship between the family and you are done also. All right? There are cases where I always see people pretty much saying, why would my mother invite this person to Thanksgiving? They know I don't mess with them no more. And the mother will be like, oh, but I still talk to them. And I think they're still nice. And I think you guys need to work that out.
Fire. Yeah. Yo, moms be shady as fuck, man.
Sometimes you would expect moms to like be hip, but sometimes moms is not hip at all. Grandmoms sometimes don't be hip also, but I feel like grandmoms know the vibe where it's like, yo, if I don't like you, she don't like you either. Sometimes moms be seeing like the good in people and be like, you know, I'll give them another chance. But I don't know.
So, and as it is the week before Thanksgiving, one major thing that has happened in this past week also has been, you know, Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. Mm-hmm. That has dropped. I just wanted to call and shout out to anybody that post before anyone else watched the fucking movie. Y'all are assholes. Y'all are real assholes. Like, I know you excited. It was a great movie. I'm not saying that I've seen it or not, but like, give some people some fucking time to watch the fucking movie, man. Like, god damn,
you can't say that, because if you're a real black man, you would see the movie on the first night, being that it's Black Panther.
That's fucked up.
It's very fucked up. It's very fucked up.
But here's the thing though. I can also say if I'm a real black man, I could be late to it.
Touche. That is true. That is true. All right. So I haven't seen Black Panther yet either. If you guys want to boo me now, go ahead, boo me now. But I'm not in a rush to see Black Panther, because I already have this mentality that whatever they're going to do is not going to be right. All right.
What do you mean not going to be right?
Because, all right, we know Chadwick was Black Panther. All right. We know Chadwick was a superhero. Rest in peace, Chadwick. Yes, he passed. But whatever route that they're about to do to replace Black Panther, because they're going to recast him. They have to recast him pretty much. Whatever route they're about to go in order to recast him, someone's going to be mad. All right? A lot of people want Black Panther to be a woman now. There's going to be people that's mad that it's a woman. A lot of people want Black Panther to be recasted with another guy. A lot of people are going to be mad because, like, it's not Chadwick. So no matter where it goes, there's going to be someone unhappy, which is why I'm just like, I'm not really in a rush. I just want to see what route they take. I'm just waiting for everyone to get their fucking feelings out to, like, this is how I felt, or this is how I felt, or, the comic would happen this way. I just want to see, like, all right, everybody go ahead and see what you gotta see. Like, confirm your fucking, your thesis or your fucking, like, suspicions of what it could be. And then when y'all are done, I'll go watch it and just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm one of those that I'm not looking forward to mimic the comic. Like, I'm used to them not really. They'll probably add little intricates of the comic, but I said comment. I meant comic. Mm-hmm. But for sure, it's more like 80% filler.
Okay.
But I like the take on it. It keeps me on my toes and making me go, this was kind of dope. This was kind of interesting. So I don't get disappointed. The only way I'll get fucking disappointed is if they turn Black Panther white.
I was going to say that, right? Because at one point there was rumor that they were going to make Tom Hanks' son Black Panther, and I was like, I would punch everyone in the Marvel universe in their face, because it's like, my nigga, like, that's literally putting a stain on the legacy. And if he's actually mimicking a like African, if I see a white man wearing a Black Panther outfit at all, I'm talking about in the movie, not in real life. In real life, kind of in real life too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that'll make me angry also. Like, all right, that's not right. But yeah, it's just like, you can't do that.
Nope.
Yeah, that's like me seeing a white man being Blade. I'm gonna be upset.
I'll be upset too, but at the same time, I would tolerate a white man being Blade faster than a white man being Black Panther, being that the name is Black Panther. And I already hear the arguments from the white people. Oh, so would you not want a Black Superman? And it's like, yeah, of course I would want a Black Superman, but this character was literally popularized by being Black.
I don't want no Black Superman.
From Africa.
I'm good. He's scared. The nigga weakness is a fucking rock. I'm good.
All right. So here's the thing. I wouldn't mind a Black Superman, but it has to be a Black actor that I feel like could really, really portray a Black Superman. All right. So here's some actors that I do not want to see as Black Superman. I know everyone loves this person, but I can't see him as another superhero. I cannot see Michael B. Jordan being Black Superman. Anytime Michael B. Jordan acts, I don't see him in the role. I see him as Michael B. Jordan.
Let's go back and forth real quick on who we don't want. You just said Michael B. Jordan. I'm not even gonna explain who else. I'm just gonna say my name so you tell me who else you wouldn't like.
Okay,
I say The Rock. The Rock.
The Rock is Superman?
Yep, I don't want him.
You don't want him as Superman? Okay.
Nope.
I can understand that. Here's the thing. Here's the whole thing about The Rock being Superman. I could see The Rock being Superman, but acting the role. No, I could see The Rock being Superman. Actually, I could see him being Superman. He would have to be under the right guidance, though.
Everyone's gonna hate me for this.
Go ahead.
You're gonna hate me for this. I think The Rock acting is trash.
I don't think that The Rock's acting is trash. I think
it's
depending
mid.
on the roles. Okay, you can say mid. Say mid. All right?
It's very mid.
Because if I'm being completely honest, I feel like Michael B. Jordan is mid. I feel like he's good in certain roles. As far as like, all right, Creed, Fruitvale Station, Marshall, those shows he was really good in. But when it comes to like certain other shit, like I feel like anytime I see Michael B. Jordan act, it's like, yo, that is Michael B. Jordan. That is not an actor. All right. It's just like it's just like Beyonce. All right. Beyonce is a great musical artist. Anytime Beyonce acts, it's like, yo, that is not Nala. That is Beyonce. Anytime
Beyonce acts, I want the movie for free.
Yeah. I feel like most of Beyonce's acting roles should be in the DVD bin at Dollar General.
Matter of fact, I'd take it even one step further. I would actually, if Beyonce dropped a new movie right now, I would rather the Africans bootleg it and voice over the motherfucker.
If Beyonce drops a new movie right now, I will buy the soundtrack before I buy the movie and just try and make the movie in my mind off of listening to the soundtrack. Wow.
I didn't even watch Lion King because Beyonce was in it. She was voicing over. I didn't do it.
I watched Lion King because Beyonce was in it because I was trying to give her a chance again, and then I was like, you know what? I shouldn't have given her a chance.
Like, how you suck at acting with your voice?
It's anytime she spoke in Lion King, I felt like she was talking to Jay-Z. That's how I felt. I was just like, all right, you're not talking to Simba. You're talking to you are having a full-fledged conversation with Jay-Z in the house right now. That's how you sound. There is no you didn't try and make yourself sound like a lion. You didn't try and sound like you didn't try and put yourself into this character. You were just like, you know what? I can use my regular voice and act like this person. Who else would you not want to see as Superman? I wouldn't want to see Idris Elba as Superman. People said that
Definitely
before. I would not want to see. No, Idris, he's cool as shit. He's smooth as shit, but I would not want to see him as Superman at all.
I don't have anybody else, but there's one person that's always in movies now, and he's alongside The Rock, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. All right, I've seen Kevin Hart play a serious role before, and it's like, all right, I'm glad to know he have that in his bag. Kevin Hart could be in a superhero movie. I just don't know what superhero he can be. He would have to be a sidekick. Matter of fact, no, I'm not even going down. I'm not even going to downplay him like that. He could be in a superhero movie, but I'm just not sure what superhero he would be. If possible, Kevin Hart could be like a different variation of Ant-Man. And I'm not saying that because he's small. You see, I was about to say that. I'm not saying that because he's small. All right? I feel like Ant-Man is like a fun character. Kevin Hart is a fun-loving guy. So I feel as if that he could be like one of those variations of Ant-Man. He can't be like Deadpool. I'm trying to think what other characters. He could be like one of the X-Men too. Is the whole thing with Kevin Hart is he spent his whole career being funny, so it's going to be very hard to cast him in the role that they need him to be, where people won't see him as being a funny character. They have to see him as being an actual superhero.
Nigga, I would see Dave Chappelle being a superhero before I see Kevin Hart being a superhero.
I would see Dave Chappelle being a villain before being a superhero.
Yeah, you're right. A villain. I just think Dave Chappelle could probably act better than Kevin Hart.
Nah.
Damn.
I don't think acting wise, Dave Chappelle, he would need to be a villain. He can't be a superhero because the whole thing with Dave Chappelle is he got that too laid back of a demeanor where if he's a superhero, he's not gonna give a fuck about people dying. He's just gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna do what I gotta do and that's it. As a villain, he could use that laid back demeanor to like aid him in the role. That's how I feel.
And that's why I could never be a superhero my damn self.
I'm done.
Because I would be exactly that. Somebody needs help. Damn, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, one more person before we get off this topic. One more person that we definitely cannot see being Superman.
Tyler Perry.
Well, you know how I feel about Tyler Perry, all right? Like I'm sure,
I thought that's where you was going.
I wasn't going with Tyler Perry, all right? Tyler Perry, I'm sure he's a nice guy. He's probably a great person in real life, but his movies are terrible. That's not. If he directs any type of superhero movie, I'm not watching it. I already know somehow the superhero weakness is going to be crack. But the person that cannot be Superman, Terry Crews, absolutely not.
I would never watch it.
All right, Terry Crews cannot be Superman. I'm sorry to say it. I cannot see him being Superman. Maybe Cyborg.
We said black people, bro.
You know, I was going to say that, but then I was like, you know what? Let me not be that guy.
Damn. So you're saying I'm that?
No, shout out to Dr. Umar. There are some people that need to see the whipping post. Terry Crews is one of them, but we're going to leave that alone.
So with the holidays coming in, The one thing I do like doing is like either getting a new game system or like just playing video games in general. So like one thing I was looking into is getting an Oculus.
Okay.
Because I think the VR game is kind of fire.
Yeah, I realize that a lot of people are falling into the VR trend now where a lot of people want to feel like they're actually doing what's happening in the game. So,
hey, man, to talk about that. So, you know, these systems is trying to give you the most realistic situation ever. So imagine like, you know, buying a VR, you know, allegedly Oculus.
Okay.
And you're playing Call of Duty and your head blow up in the game. So your head blow up in real life. Okay. Would you purchase this shit?
So here's the thing, right? So you're pretty much saying that they're making something along the lines of,
I'll give you background in a few. Just
I'll purchase it. I'll roll the dice. Yeah.
You roll the dice? Yeah, you from Brownsville.
Yeah, I'll roll the dice. I will. There's certain days after work where I'm just like, fuck it. I wouldn't mind. So it's like, you know what? Let's roll a dice with this one.
So the mastermind, the guy that created the Oculus, which sold it to Facebook back in 2014, he revealed that he created a Oculus that literally blows up.
What?
It blows up the user's head if they die in the game.
It's somewhat genius.
What the fuck? Like, is that suicide or?
It could be. It could be an easy way out. It could be an easy. You could buy the easy way out for somebody else. Also, you could buy that for your ops and gift it to them. I can see so many different, like, you know, ways of using this. All right. Your baby mother who keep on saying like, hey, this kid is yours. Oh, really? That kid is mine? All right, cool. I'm going to buy my Oculus. I'm going to buy my Oculus. Let's see who kid he really is now. And
oh, shit.
Let's see who kid he really is now after he played this Oculus. Like, one of those type of things. So, yeah, there's different ways to use that. I'm just saying.
I didn't think about this option.
There's so many options. You're not even funny. All right, your boss is getting you mad. Like, hey, I bought you an Oculus. I don't care who uses it. I just want whoever you give it to experience it, and then you get hurt by it. It's genius. It's like a snuff gift, but in real life, you're gonna actually die.
Yo, I would literally make sure my boss is the one that uses it. I'll be like, yo.
Test it out right now.
Yeah. Test it out right now. Or when you get home, there is a virtual game that I dedicate to you specifically in there. So you should just open up the game and see what happens. And the minute he opens the game, he dies.
No, he gonna open the game like, yeah, should I do a tutorial? Tutorial? Yo, you're the boss of a multi-million-dollar company. Why you need a tutorial, bro? Go right into the first stage, bro. Right into the first stage. Nigga get clapped like, yes. And then you just like, yo, it was Oculus.
Niggas are taking EA Sports. It's in the game. Real new level.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Do some shrooms, put on the Oculus, see what happens.
Ooh, I would do that. That sounds fun. I'm sorry. That sounds hella fun. Some shrooms and an Oculus. Oh, man. Can somebody get me an Oculus for Christmas? Any listeners, please?
You want the one that kills you or you want the regular one?
The regular one, please. I don't want to die.
I wonder if the one that kills you, the one that kills you, is it like more expensive? Like, are you paid for your death?
Like, can there be a discount on this motherfucker?
Like, there
should be a discount?
Is there like a DLC coffin incorporated with it? Like,
right.
Like, there has to be there has to be something that comes with it. Whereas, like, you know, all right, yeah, thanks for being the first person to try this out. Here's your death certificate without your name on it. Yeah, you can sign it after you die.
Right. Like, if there's sign it after
you can sign it after you die. Yeah.
Like, imagine having. Like, they should have like a contract where you get like automatic life insurance or some shit like that.
They should give it. They should give it out for free and just make you sign, like, you know, hey, we'll give it to you for free, but you got to sign that you're going to play this.
Yeah. Hey, everyone needs a waiver.
Yeah. Somehow, somewhere.
There's gonna be that one nigga that's gonna be mad nice at this shit though.
There's gonna be that one nigga that the Oculus is gonna be like, I want to kill this nigga, but I can't. He beat the game. I was gonna say a joke, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. Let's wrap up the show. I was about to say, I was about to go left. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was about to. I would have definitely got canceled for that joke. I was about to say. I'm not gonna say it.
The fact that I want to know now is crazy.
I kind of want to say it.
Say it.
All right, fuck it. All right, so yeah, there's gonna be a nigga who uses that Oculus shit and that's supposed to kill them, and he's gonna be so nice at the game that he's gonna. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, I felt the energy going left. All right,
it was about to be like, wow, right now, Sheldon, really? Like, nah.
All right,
yeah. So spontaneous cast. You already know. Shout out to the usual sponsors: Elba Solutions, the Ease with a 3. Brooklyn Bar Soap, Tamika, you already know the vibes. Sleek Basie with the 1 and 2s, you already know, coming through with the beats all the time. Some new shit dropping soon. Swiss the DJ, you already know the fucking vibes. Big up yourself.
That's good.
Always. Kev, you got anything to say?
Actually, shout out to the fans, man. When I was going, I actually got some feedback on your last show. I was told that they love us together as one. They would rather hear, some people would rather hear all three of us. But I want to say, motherfuckers, the show must go on. Do you want us to not have a fucking show?
Yeah.
Man, if you really want this show to continue and hear all three of us, share the shit. Share it out so Harry, myself, and Shellz, well, not Harry, because as Harry said, he's an intern. So me and Shellz could get paid, and we could at least give Harry $7 an hour.
Dang. $7.25.
$7.25. That's $7.25.
Yeah. You always got to throw a quarter on there just so let them know, like, hey, you're special.
Yeah, here's some change.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, share the shit, man. If you really want us to do well, share the shit. And you will hear all three of us because it will be our permanent shit. You know what I'm saying?
One day.
Thank you.
One day.
But aside from that, man, shout out to you too, Shellz. Shout out to you. Consistency on here.
I'll be trying. Shout out to y'all. Man. Shout out to y'all too. Shout out to Kev and Harry, because even though I try to stay consistent on here, we always still make sure the show happens somehow, some way.
That's a fact.
So
that's a fact. So I just want to end the show off that, man. I'm done. As I have to say at every show, fuck y'all, even though I like y'all.
Facts. I'm ending this show right now because I'm going to go take a shit.
Oh, yeah.
Spontaneous cast. We out of here.
We out.